Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Hey, what's up guys, Ben here, welcome back to another video on my channel, FilmFanatic, and today I am with Megan and we are going to review The Greatest Showman. So first of all, let's talk about the actual plot of the movie. The movie follows P.T. Barnum, played by Hugh Jackman, who decides to start up the first ever circus, and he starts to recruit all these weird and wonderful people to put this band together. As well as recruiting this band of weird and wonderful people, he also recruits Zac Efron's character to help kind of start the actual business of them up and to make a kind of successor, a prodigy to P.T. Barnum.
Because it's normally like lower class people who go to the circus, it's to like kind of
hype it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get some more posh people in.
What did you just do?
I don't know, to get more posh people to go to the circus.
Yeah.
In the band of weird and wonderful people come the acrobats played by Zendaya, and that's how you get the love interest between Zac Efron and Zendaya. So on to the actual movie itself. So the way it looks is pretty spectacular. It's bright, it's colourful, it's well shot, there's some awesome moments when they're actually singing the songs and everyone else slows down except the singer and they're in real time. It's really, really cool little tricks like that make the movie so interesting to watch.
Yes, I agree. I thought it looked really, really good, and I was really surprised that it's not up for any more Oscars. It's up for Best Original Song, but it's not up for anything in terms of like hair and makeup or costume.
Yeah.
Which I thought was quite odd.
That is surprising, considering the amount of detail and design work that needs to go into these costumes in every movie nowadays, but especially with the circus, you have all these weird and wonderful costumes people need to wear, and the fact it wasn't even nominated is a bit of a surprise.
Especially considering they had to put a beard on a woman.
Especially the fact they had to put a beard on a woman, correct. Anyway, let's talk about the actual cast himself. Hugh Jackman, he was born to play this role. He's born to play the Greatest Showman. You can see how much he loved doing the movie, and all the videos and interviews and everything he does, you can see he loved to play this character, and he has been part of the process for many years trying to get it made. So it was a real kind of heart project for him. He really, really wanted this to be made, and you can see how much time and effort he's put into the actual filming itself. Zac Efron, I thought, had a decent performance. It's not anything mind-blowing. It was quite cool to see him go back into musicals.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, the last musical he did was Hairspray, and he was really good in Hairspray. So it was quite good to see him go back. I think he really enjoys musicals. I know he ripped into High School Musical quite a bit, and he hated doing High School Musical, but I do think he loves the whole song and dance numbers. I think he really enjoys being in musicals, and he is really good in them. You can't deny that. I thought his performance wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't horrible.
He is very natural in it, in musicals. Like, this whole kind of presence.
Yeah, he's got the persona of like an old-fashioned musical performer.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, good-looking guy, but also really talented. That kind of vibe. Ryan Gosling-esque.
Yeah, okay.
In terms of Zendaya, I thought she was going to be in it a lot more. Considering the poster is Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron and Zendaya, I didn't think she was in it that much. She's quite a key character, considering the whole movie's got undertones of racism, and you know, you could say that the weird and wonderful people getting judged by regular people is a metaphor for everything that's going on in Hollywood right now, etc.
Okay.
But I expected her to get a much bigger role. I expected her to be in it a lot more. Her performance was alright, it wasn't outstanding.
I thought all her trapeze stuff was really, really good.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to hear that she did a lot of her own stunts for the trapeze work, which was commendable and great to see, but she didn't stand out for me.
I really liked how they did the whole kind of racist undertone. I thought it was very subtle, but it made enough of an impact. It didn't overdo it.
In terms of all the other songs, I think it's #1 album on the Billboard charts. Hugh Jackman put a photo up of his plaque getting his #1 album up there. I think it's there for 3 weeks. It's going for a 4th, which is pretty impressive for a musical soundtrack to be up there. A musical soundtrack up there is, I mean, I think when like Hairspray and Mamma Mia came out, it wasn't even.
No, it
wasn't even #1. So for this one to go up there and be #1 and be as well,
it do as well.
As well publicised and as well shown as it is, it's thoroughly deserved, in my opinion.
I really enjoyed all the choreography. It was very sharp, very coordinated. Everything, it just visually was very, very pleasing.
Satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
I loved the movie.
I
thought it was brilliant.
I really liked it.
I can't wait till it comes out in Blu-ray. and I can get a cool Blu-ray cover of it. I can't wait for that. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I thought it was great. So overall, out of 10, what would you rate it? What was your rating out of 10?
Oh, out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5 to an 8.
Why is that?
Probably the reason I wouldn't give it an 8 straight away is maybe just more on the fact that I thought as much as all the songs were good, I thought they were all quite kind of repetitive and they were very poppy, and that's just a personal taste on my behalf. Like, that's just integrated a more musical theatre style into the songs. If they're going to class it as a musical and they're going to base it on Barnum the Musical.
So my rating out of 10, I'm going to have to give it an 8. I think it was very well shot, the acting on it was fantastic. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is, like Megan said, I feel a lot of the songs were a little bit repetitive. They all kind of flowed into one. Sometimes you couldn't really tell which was which.
We were even struggling to remember the titles of songs from specific scenes.
Yeah, which does bring it down a little bit. I think watching the movie, you don't really realise how much they flow into each other, which is quite good to watch. But then once you kind of stop and you look at it back and you start to criticise the movie like we're doing, or critique the movie I should say like we're doing, it's hard not to pick that up as a point. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it an 8. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for Megan to coming along and helping me. If you guys had an opinion on The Greatest Showman, go ahead, leave it in the comment section down below. Go ahead and leave a like in the video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss some FilmFanatic content. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bad douche.